So ADHD is a neurogenetic and neurobiological condition. It actually causes structural changes in the brain, and one of those changes is that we tend to see that the brain is underactive, especially in the frontal lobe. Now you might think it's the opposite because people may seem hyper or distracted and it's kind of like, oh wow, they must have so much going on. But actually the opposite is happening. Because the brain is underactive, it's not well regulated. So in the brain, a person might not be able to stop their behavior. So you might see hyperactivity or impulsivity, or they can't regulate their attention, so they have a hard time focusing. And what's causing this is that we tend to see lower levels of dopamine. Dopamine is basically a reward chemical. So when you go and get ice cream, your brain gets an influx of dopamine. If your kid's playing video games, they get dopamine. If they've got to do homework, no dopamine. Somebody with ADHD does something interesting, engaging, or challenging, they get an influx of dopamine in the brain, and then the brain can function at a more optimal level. So you'll see better attention, you'll see better task completion. But when an ADHD brain has to do a more mundane task, you don't get that same response. And then we see challenges with executive functioning, poor planning, difficulties with focus, trouble regulating behavior. And this is all coming from that underactivity. This is also why medication is effective for ADHD, because certain classes of medication actually allow there to be more dopamine in the brain, making the brain more active, operating at a higher, more optimal level.